Taylor Swift's explosive moments and biggest milestones in 2023. From her historic Eras tour to her budding romance with rugby player Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift has really had a year. Great success in both career and personal life. By continuing to consolidate her reputation, Taylor Swift shows her continuous progress and position as a pop music icon of today. Taylor Swift kicked off 2023 with great success with a record-breaking pre-sale of tickets on the Ticketmaster website. Audience excitement reached its peak when the sold-out tour began in March this year. The pop star packed 44 songs in her career into more than 3 hours of the concert, taking fans through a long musical journey of the female artist. The tour not only attracted the attention of fans but also received much praise from critics. Notably, although the tour continues until December 2024, it has broken records, becoming the highest-grossing music tour of all time with $1 billion in a Guinness World Record. Recognize. Historic victories. Shortly after kicking off her Eras tour, Taylor Swift was honored with iHeartRadio's Innovator Award for her achievements in music. By the end of this year, the singer born in 1989 continued to dominate the awards season and make history. When attending the MTV VMAs in September, Taylor took home 9 awards, becoming the artist with the most wins in one night and ranked second in the history of this award ceremony. In addition to the Eras tour music journey, Taylor also excited fans with re-recorded albums to regain the copyright of her songs. Both new versions of Speak Now and 1989 were released in May and August respectively, receiving the attention of a large audience around the world. I like to plan things and I like to surprise you with what I plan. That's my love language with you, Taylor revealed about her re-recorded album while performing during a concert in Nashville. What is even more surprising is that the album 1989, Taylor's version, has become the female singer's most commercially successful album ever. At the peak of her career, Taylor Swift can still take care of her private life this year. Specifically, the owner of many Grammy Awards attracted attention when dating famous rugby player Travis Kelce. After announcing their romantic relationship, the two continuously appeared together and were not afraid of any attention from the public and the media. The couple even revealed interesting details about their budding love, publicly supporting each other on their career journey. At the present time, many sources also confirm that although the relationship started quickly, it quickly became more serious. The couple is said to be willing to spend time together despite their extremely busy schedules. Concert film released. Taylor Swift brought her historic tour to the big screen with the movie of the same name. Like the tour, the film quickly set records, becoming the highest-grossing concert film of all time. Notably, the American singer achieved this in just 3 opening days. Not only was it a commercial success, Taylor Swift's film also received a nomination for the 2024 Golden Globe Awards in a new category called Box Office Achievement. In the year-end charts, the name Taylor Swift continuously appears at the top positions. On Forbes, Taylor was honored as the 5th most powerful woman in the world, behind only European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde, U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. In its article, Forbes noted Taylor Swift's recent billionaire status and estimated her current net worth at $1.1 billion. This includes $500 million in royalties and touring, $500 million from the music catalog and about $125 million in real estate. Time also selected the owner of the hit song Look What You Made Me Do as Person of the Year 2023. No one else on the planet today has been able to influence so many people. Achieving this feat is something we often think of as a matter of planetary alignment and fate, but to say so is to overlook through her skill and strength. Taylor Swift is loved by the whole world. Few people know, when Swift was only 11 years old, she made her first trip to Nashville with self-recorded demos at home. Taylor left copies at every record company in town. However, she was flatly rejected. Undeterred, the 12-year-old girl started writing songs and playing the guitar. At the age of 14, the family decided to move to the Nashville area so Taylor could focus on pursuing her career. And right at that time, Swift became the youngest official musician of the music publishing company Sony/ATV. The debut album, titled Taylor Swift, was released in 2006 and marked the young female singer's impressive debut. Combining elements of pop and folk music, Taylor Swift created a unique feature in the then 16-year-old girl's music and became the signature style of her later albums. At the same time, this debut album also brought the young girl to number 4 on the Billboard 200 chart and sold more than 2 million copies in the US. Since then, she has released 10 successful albums, won countless awards, and can boast 12 Grammy Awards from 46 nominations. Taylor Swift's music spans many generations. According to Jody Rosen from New York Magazine, Taylor Swift is the biggest pop star in the world, and her stardom has truly broken all previously established stereotypes. Jody Rosen said that Taylor has belonged to and grasped many different genres, eras, ages, and trends. Due to the diversity of her artistry, she is said to have surpassed superstars such as Beyoncé, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and Miley Cyrus. Although she started out as a country music star in the 2010s, by the end of that decade, the singer had become an all-time music giant. Taylor Swift has many good qualities to be successful. Her work ethic, marketing aptitude, business instincts, and determination have all contributed to her global reputation. But perhaps, Taylor Swift is considered the best musician. According to many critics, her main talent is melody. Times magazine once rated Taylor Swift as one of the most important artists of the current generation, with her great influence on many aspects of contemporary culture. Conquering the hearts of listeners with sincere, close music, it is not too difficult to understand that a large number of fans are willing to spend their wallets to buy Taylor Swift products. With more than 254 million followers worldwide, Taylor is currently one of the most powerful female stars with a huge number of fans. Taylor Swift is also known for having a very close and warm relationship with her fans, as they often party at her home. She also held many meet and greets after the show. Over the years, the singer has built a strong image of her mutual friendship with her fans. Taylor even remembers each fan who attended her secret meetings and often surprised them by complimenting their new hairstyles, academic achievements, and details about their relationships. The female singer also sent her fans surprise gifts by mail. They can be handwritten letters or even gift boxes that Taylor Swift puts her feelings into. In return, her fans repay their idol by being extremely loyal. According to one seismologist, during one of her tours at Lumen Field, her fans danced so enthusiastically that it caused seismic activity equivalent to a 2.3 magnitude earthquake. Some of her fans even wear adult diapers to her shows to avoid missing anything. It can be seen that Taylor's fans have done everything they can to show their love for the singer they admire. Taylor's compassion and rich soul are shown not only through her music, but also through her actions with those around her. She has always been known as a famous person who diligently does charity work, and has been honored on DoSomething.org for many years in a row. She has provided financial support to cancer patients, victims of sexual harassment, disaster relief organizations, food banks along the way on her Eras tour, and more. Family is a theme that appears many times in Taylor's songs. The Best Day is a prime example. The song pays tribute to her mother for always being by her side through difficult times. While Never Grow Up is a song about the time she watched her younger brother grow up, and she reflects on her own growth process, the difficulties of being an adult. Taylor's friends have also become main characters in some of her songs, such as her high school best friend Abigail, who was the inspiration for the song 15. And yet, the ex-lover is probably also a topic that is discussed a lot by the media and public opinion when it comes to Taylor Swift, partly because this is a topic that Taylor mentions quite a bit in her music with some songs. Her official relationships, both long and short, include singer and actor Joe Jonas, actor Taylor Lautner, singer John Mayer, actor Jake Gyllenhaal, Connor Kennedy, singer Harry Styles, DJ Calvin Harris, actor Tom Hiddleston. According to statistics from Pollstar, a reputable independent unit in collecting data on music tours, up to now, Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour has officially surpassed the $1 billion mark in revenue. This number is an estimate based on Pollstar box office report combined with this unit's extensive research on many criteria, ticket prices in each market, maximum capacity of each venue, and comparative data from the tour can be gathered. The famous Forbes magazine also confirmed the information that the Eras Tour's revenue exceeded the $1 billion mark. With a figure of $1 billion, Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour officially became the highest-grossing tour in history. The previous record belonged to Elton John's Farewell Yellow Brick Road Tour, more than $939.1 million for 330 global shows. The Eras Tour also became the first tour in history to exceed the $1 billion mark in revenue. Notably, the reported figure of $1 billion is only based on the first 60 shows of the Eras Tour in North America and South America in 2023. In 2024, she will have 91 shows in Asia, Europe, and Australia, so it is not difficult to predict that Taylor Swift will reach the finish line with revenue of at least $2 billion. Not to mention revenue from merchandise sales has exceeded more than $200 million. It should also be noted that since the beginning of the Eras Tour up to the present time, all information about revenue and the number of audiences attending each night has not been provided directly from the Taylor Swift team. They are compiled by independent units such as Forbes, Billboard, and Pollstar based on their in-depth market research, plus information provided from the stadiums where Taylor Swift chooses to tour. Therefore, although the results may not be 100% accurate, they have high reference value and the difference is not too much in reality. Taylor Swift caused a storm on social networks with a series of covers on Time magazine. After officially being named a billionaire by Forbes because of her active music activities recently, Taylor Swift recorded another record achievement that no other entertainer has ever achieved. Music Industry is the first artist in the century to be honored by Time as Person of the Year. Person of the Year is one of the biggest titles, voted annually by the prestigious Time magazine. Overcoming strong candidates such as prosecutor of former President Donald Trump, King Charles III. Taylor Swift was honored by Time as Person of the Year. Extremely viral magazine photo series, showing off her full beauty, the beauty and dazzling star charisma of today's most successful female artist. 2023 is a year that will go down in history for Taylor Swift and the contemporary music industry with firsts. With the Eras Tour, Taylor Swift owns the largest billion-dollar tour on the planet, with the highest revenue in history, predicted $1.5 to $2 billion. Re-releasing her old album. Taylor set additional unprecedented achievement milestones, becoming the first artist to have 5 entries on the Billboard 200 at the same time. 1989, Taylor's version, is the most successful album in re-recording history. Regarding 2023 revenue, Taylor Swift sold more than 15 million albums in the US alone, and more than 40 million album units sold globally. This is the largest number in a year of the century that an artist can achieve. With 24 billion streams on Spotify, King Snake Taylor is also the first artist to surpass this milestone within a year. With positive influences on popular culture, leading to socio-economic effects, Taylor Swift was named Person of the Year, making everyone take off their hats in admiration. Talking about her current success, Taylor Swift shared on Time, "I was cautiously grateful for this because I once climbed to this position, but before I was deprived of it. This revelation heightens expectations for the album Reputation, Taylor's version, to be released soon in 2024, prolonging Taylor Swift's glory." In the 17th year of her career, Taylor Swift raised her name to new heights with a series of unprecedented records from her artistic activities. Within a year, Taylor Swift released her 10th studio album Midnights, re-recorded a series of old albums, and created a new milestone with 1989, Taylor's version. The most impressive tour is the Eras Tour, which started in March this year. Attracting a huge audience for each concert, setting revenue records, and affecting the entire economy, the Eras Tour firmly affirms that Taylor's music industry title is no joke. In the near future, the Eras Tour will continue its journey in South America. Recently, Argentina's Telef television channel revealed Taylor Swift's requirements when performing in this country. Taylor has its own standards for waiting rooms and show venue needs. Specifically as follows: 100 bottles of luxury wine, 100 bottles of champagne, 300 bottles of water, both pure and sparkling, dozens of favorite ice creams from Ben Jerry's, decorative fresh flowers, an area reserved for resting before the show. The dressing room is decorated with Swarovski crystals. Food and dishes are diverse. The above requests are intended to serve Taylor Swift, the group of dancers, artists, and staff of the Eras Tour. With the scale of the largest global tour in history, Taylor Swift is also particularly strict in its organization and operation. From stage design, sound and lighting to ticket sales, everything ensures a top experience. It's not too difficult to understand why the list of requests to serve her personal needs at the Snake Queen tour is so long. However, compared to other female stars like Beyoncé, Madonna, Taylor's series of requests are at a much more easy-to-please level. At the end of October, 17 officially returned with their 11th mini-album 17th Heaven. With the strength in sales previously established through FML, 17 continued to sold a large number of albums, setting a record of 5 million copies in the first week. With great achievements, the Pledis boy group debuted at runner-up on the Billboard 200 chart this week, just behind Taylor Swift. However, the gap between the number 1 and number 2 positions of the Billboard 200 can be clearly seen. Re-releasing the album 1989, Taylor's version, King Snake, clearly shows the strength of the female artist known as music industry through a series of newly set records. 1989, Taylor's version, had first-week sales exceeding 1.6 million copies sold, immediately holding the top spot on the Billboard 200. This achievement also broke the record previously set by Taylor Swift herself with Midnight's, more than 1 million copies sold. 0.5 million copies in the first week. The attraction of Taylor Swift's music has not diminished but has increased year by year, especially when combined with the world tour the Eras Tour, creating more historical milestones. 17 debuted number 2 Billboard 200 with 100,000 units for 17th Heaven. Entering the chart at the same time as Taylor Swift and the strong rise of 1989, Taylor's version, 17's achievements, although very respectable, are still compared because they came in first place 16 times. Besides, the stream index is too different from the sales volume also brought many mixed opinions. Many people still wonder about 17's popularity in the US market. Explaining this, fans feel it is not too difficult to understand. 17 inherently has a large Asian fandom, especially Korean, Chinese and Japanese, so their international streaming achievements cannot be as outstanding as BTS or Blackpink, two K-pop representatives with extremely strong international fandoms. Start of album Be the Sun and the hot theme MV of 2022, the new group gradually spreads its name to the international fan community. At the end of last year, 17 released their first English single titled Darling and participated in promoting on television shows. 17 is a rare group that is still extremely active and increases in popularity year by year, even though it is in its 8th year of operation, while many groups begin to lose their appeal when the renewal deadline passes. 2023 is a boom year for 17 with the top sales achievement in K-pop, balanced with domestic digital music achievements. The group is the top candidate for the year-end Daesang categories. Fans expect that with their current performance, 17 will have the opportunity to go further internationally. Over the past 8 months, Taylor Swift has performed 66 nights on her Eras tour around the world. Every night, the singer stands on stage, sings more than 40 songs and performs complex dance moves. In an interview with Time, she said she wanted to do her best to respond to the love of her fans. The audience had to try very hard to get a ticket. So I want to bring a show more than they imagined, she said. To improve her physical strength and figure, since March 2022, Taylor has started practicing to get back in shape. Taylor said that for the first time in many years, she was thoroughly prepared for everything, because she knew that this tour would be more difficult than the previous ones. Every day, Taylor runs on the treadmill while singing the entire playlist of songs to perform. She runs fast when singing songs with exciting rhythms, and runs slowly during softer songs. This habit is very good, allowing me to consider anywhere as a gym. I like to explore running routes where I tour, she said. Taylor builds endurance with 20-minute full-body workouts including movements such as push-ups, sit-ups, planks, jumping lunges, weightlifting and HIIT exercises to help burn fat and increase maximum fitness. She also practices dancing combined with dancing. According to Jill Charton, the singer's personal trainer, combining cardiovascular exercises helps her improve her breathing and endurance. Reducing stress. According to Marie Claire, the beauty follows a balanced, healthy diet on weekdays and eats as she pleases on weekends. I try to keep my diet simple, not too extreme. I don't like creating too many unnecessary rules. I know what's good for me, Taylor said. The Wildest Dreams singer eats a lot of salad, yogurt, buckwheat topped with ham, cheese, fried eggs, fruits and vegetables every day. On weekends, her favorite foods include burgers, fries, ice cream or cookies. The beauty does not drink alcohol and limits sugary drinks. She often has dinner with dishes high in healthy fats found in nuts and avocados. Taylor also focuses on supplementing protein with lean meat, fish, poultry, eggs and beans, which help muscle recovery. On performance days, before going on stage, she often eats snacks to gain energy. During a few minutes break backstage, she chose dishes that were easy to digest. Taylor Swift showed off her figure at the premiere of the documentary Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour in October in Los Angeles. In an interview with Bon Appetit in 2012, Taylor said she keeps a lot of water in her dressing room and usually drinks about 10 bottles a day. The singer always carries a bottle of water with him and stores several bottles in his car. I drink so much water that my friends call me an alien, she said. According to Taylor, drinking lots of water not only helps her compensate for the amount of water lost due to daily activities or performances, but also helps her skin stay hydrated. To keep her skin plump and smooth, she carries out a minimalist procedure, focusing on moisturizing. After removing makeup, washing her face and showering, she applied the Body Shop's coconut body butter and Kate Somerville facial cream. When going out, she always applies sunscreen to limit the effects of UV rays that cause dull skin. Taylor Swift was born in 1989. Is an American singer-songwriter, famous for her country music in 2006. After 10 albums, Taylor received 12 Grammy Awards and 29 Billboard Awards. Besides performing tours, she released re-recorded albums such as Fearless, Red, 1989. Last year, the beauty achieved great success with the Eras Tour. She currently has a net worth of about $1.1 billion. Taylor Swift is currently resting after finishing this year's Eras Tour in São Paulo, Brazil at the end of November. The singer continues to perform in February 2024, opening in Tokyo, Japan. According to Vogue, the Eras Tour was successful in many aspects, including fashion. Taylor's team spent more than a year contacting fashion houses and ordering custom-made clothes for the singer. Among them, the Ashish red jacket costs $1,500. The singer wore it while performing All Too Well, combining a bodysuit and guitar of the same color. Vogue rates Roberto Cavalli's asymmetric jumpsuit for Taylor Swift as the most daring outfit of the tour. The design, worth more than $1,700, impresses with its striking red snake pattern on a black sequin fabric background. According to People, the chiffon dress Alberta Ferretti Taylor wore when performing in March in Las Vegas had an elegant beauty. Pink-toned outfit, embroidered with folk motifs, dotted with crystals, priced at about $2,750. According to Harper's Bazaar, Oscar de la Renta's fringed beaded and crystal bodysuit costs more than $2,800. The design blends elegance and modernity, worn by Taylor in the performance Midnight Rain. Taylor Swift also has a similar blue outfit by Zuhair Murad for $9,500. According to Vogue, the bodysuit is studded with 20,000 crystals and pearls, taking more than 350 hours to complete. The singer paired her outfit with Christian Louboutin knee-high boots and fishnet stockings. When singing some songs on the album Fearless, Taylor Swift wore a gold haute couture dress by Roberto Cavalli. The outfit is impressive in the way it attaches tassels in a zigzag pattern, priced at $12,500. On the first night of the concert in Tampa, Florida, Taylor Swift wore a haute couture dress by Elie Saab. The dress is decorated with flowers and beads in a romantic style, estimated at $13,000. Versace bodysuit worth $15,000 is one of the expensive outfits on the tour. Designed with many pink and blue stones, Taylor Swift started her tour in Arizona wearing a haute couture tulle evening gown by Zuhair Murad. The design features beads, sequins, pearls, and crystals all over the flowing skirt. The costume took 50 meters of fabric and more than 350 hours of hand sewing, estimated at $21,390. Taylor has been called a soft power icon thanks to the resounding success of the Eras tour, describing his entire career and being the most invested in. She started practicing 6 months before the first performance, practicing on the treadmill while singing a series of songs loudly. Songs with fast tempos will make her run faster and vice versa. Taylor also spent 3 months practicing dancing. Each music night, for more than 3.5 hours, the singer performs about 44 songs and 2 songs that are not on the list to create surprises, changing 16 costumes. The singer takes care of the show like a Broadway show. The stage, screen, choreography, and sound are of good quality. Elements including lighting, stage effects, props, sets, and costumes are all beautiful and highlight the spirit of the 10 albums. The Economic Times commented that the tour took fans through many levels of emotions, paying tribute to each period of their 17 years in the profession. Audience member Grinny Lowe said, "During the concert, I was transported to 10 different worlds." According to the Washington Post, Taylor helps the places she visits attract tourists, contributing to generating about $5.7 billion for the U.S. economy. Politicians of many countries look forward to her appearance, and many places temporarily change their names to pay tribute to the singer. Times said that in each city she performed in, the economy immediately grew, hotels and restaurants attracted customers. Related goods and products brought the singer about $200 million. Taylor's tour film also created records at the box office. According to Box Office Mojo, the Eras tour earned nearly $250 million, breaking the advance ticket booking record of the blockbuster Spider-Man: No Way Home, 2021. The project is many times more profitable than the production budget of $10 to $20 million. The singer does not have to share profits with the studio because she produces and distributes it herself through AMC Theaters. Last year, she continuously won big after re-recording the album 1989, breaking records and receiving 7 nominations at the 2024 Grammys, winning 9 awards in the 2023 MTV VMAs category, being the most listened to artist of the year on Apple Music and Spotify, has the most albums on the Billboard 200 chart. The singer's return stirred up the music industry and made many fans look forward to it. More than 200 fans camped in tents for 5 months for a chance to be at the top of the list. Singer's concert. Taylor Swift, 34 years old, is an American singer-songwriter who rose to fame with country music in 2006. After 10 albums, Taylor received 12 Grammy Awards and 29 Billboard Awards. Besides performing tours, she released re-recorded albums such as Fearless, Red, 1989. She currently has a net worth of about $1.1 billion, and was chosen by Time as Person of the Year. Guinness World Records is a list of unique and unsurpassed achievements in many different fields, recognized and updated annually. The Guinness World Records organization was founded in 1759. Singer Taylor Swift insisted on taking a photo with her cat when she was honored by Time as Person of the Year. In the cover photo, Benjamin Button the cat lies across his owner's neck like a scarf, with big blue eyes. On December 6, on her personal page, Taylor shared a photo with a humorous introduction. Time said, "We choose you as Person of the Year." I said, "I can bring my cat up magazine no." According to Independent, Taylor definitely wanted to take a photo with Benjamin during a special moment. The photo got many fans talking. They admired Taylor's way of treating her pets, and loved her kindness. The chemistry between the singer and Benjamin in the photo. The famous singer is a cat lover. In addition to Benjamin, she also raises 2 cats, Meredith and Olivia Benson, brought in from 2011 and 2014. Olivia Benson is said to be the third richest pet in the world. According to a report from All About Cats, Olivia has a net worth of $97 million. The rankings are compiled using analysis of Instagram data from world-famous cat enthusiasts, including followers, likes and engagement rates, as well as the amount of money earned per post. Taylor Swift became the first artist to be awarded Time's Person of the Year title. In previous years, the honored figures were mainly men, active in the political and social fields. According to editor-in-chief Sam Jacobs, 2023 is the time when Swift achieved success by harmonizing both artistic and commercial elements. The journalist compared her to a source of positive light in a year where the world had many dark spaces due to war and division. After 17 years of working, the singer now has 10 albums and 12 Grammy Awards. The 33-year-old singer is loved for the combination of many factors: good voice, ability to write lyrics, compose music, perform well on stage, and beautiful appearance. Chris Lydon, director of growth marketing at ticketing platform SeatGeek, says Taylor Swift is an economic phenomenon. Taylor Swift is on the list of the 25 most attractive people of the year, including many famous figures from all fields, voted by people. The list is arranged randomly, not in order. However, Taylor Swift is the first artist to have her own article announcing the title, on the magazine's online page. Last year, her The Eras tour swept the world, bringing the singer into the ranks of billionaires. Her re-recorded albums were also well received by listeners, including many new audiences of Generation Z, 1989. Taylor's Verizon sold 580,000 copies in the first month of release. People predicts that the singer will have even more success next year, when he continues to bring the Eras tour to Europe and Asia. In addition, she has 6 Grammy nominations, event taking place in February 2024. Swift is also working on her first feature film, which she wrote. Swift is at the top. After 17 years in the spotlight, she knows where, when and how to promote her career, but she still knows how to enjoy life like a normal people. I think she has navigated this path intelligently. Musician and actor Tim McGraw, one of Swift's collaborators, said on People. Donna Kelce, mother of rugby player Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, is on the list. The 71-year-old mother is loved by many when she appears at her 2 sons' matches and cheers enthusiastically. In addition to her youngest son Travis Kelce, she has an older son, Jason Kelce, who plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. Beyoncé is also on the list. She had a successful year with the Renaissance World Tour. Some other faces include David Beckham, Margot Robbie, Lily Gladstone, Emma Stone, Pamela Anderson, Robert Downey Jr., Adele, Jada Pinkett Smith, Jeremy Renner, Britney Spears, Ryan Gosling, Jenna Ortega, Bradley Cooper, Halle Bailey, Jeremy Allen White. Most intriguing people of the year is People's annual voting list, including 25 famous people from many fields, receiving media attention. Travis Kelce may have missed Taylor Swift's star-studded birthday bash, but that doesn't mean he didn't get her a present. In photos from her night out with her famous friends at the Box in New York City this week, Taylor was spotted sporting a new ring, showing it off to Miles Teller and his wife, Kelly Sperry, as they exited the nightclub. The ring, which she wore on her right hand, middle finger, featured an oversized white opal stone in the center with blue gemstones surrounding the exterior, and Swifties are convinced that it's a gift from Kelce. As one fan pointed out on TikTok, Swift's new bling looks very similar to rings that have been designed by jeweler Jay Feeder, who Kelce just so happens to follow on Instagram. In the comments section, Swiftie sleuths drove home the theory even further, pointing out that the ring combines both Travis and Taylor's birthstones. His opal birthstone surrounded by hers, blue topaz, one person wrote, while another speculated, he is an October birthday so the opal makes sense. Whether a gift or not, the ring perfectly matched Taylor's Midnight's coded look for the evening, which included a little black birthday dress by Cleo Pepiat with star and moon motifs bejeweled in Swarovski crystals. She added a twinkling Aquazzura bag, a diamond tennis necklace, and black velvet platform heels trimmed in tiny rhinestones. It's reported that Kelce might be gifting Swift another kind of ring soon, an engagement ring. According to a source close to the NFL player, he has already asked Taylor's dad, Scott Swift, for his permission to marry the singer. Scott has been asked for his blessing and has wholeheartedly given it, and Travis has been talking to friends about a ring, the insider shared with Page 6, adding that it's very probable the couple will be spending the holidays together. What Kansas City Chiefs heiresses Gracie and Ava Hunt gifted Taylor Swift, and they met her in Travis Kelce's suite last weekend. Tavia Hunt, the wife of Kansas City Chiefs owner Clark, has finally revealed what gift her family gave Taylor Swift when they met her at Arrowhead last weekend. Chiefs heiresses Ava and Gracie went viral when they shared photos of themselves giving Taylor an expensive-looking present in Travis Kelce's suite during the team's game against the Bills. Social media has been awash with rumors of what the gift could have been, but it has now finally been revealed. In a post, one fan asked Tavia, "Please, the world is dying to know what in the world you buy as a gift for Taylor Swift," and playing to the pop superstar's occupation, it has now been announced the Hunt family gave Swift a Judith Lieber Minaudier Swarovski microphone purse, worth an eye-watering $4,995. Judith Lieber purses are iconic and famous for their wacky, bejeweled designs, and the Hunt family opted to stick to the theme Swift is best known for in their gift. The designer is also from New York, where Swift spends the majority of her time, showing the thought that went into the gift. Other handbags on the designer's website include a champagne bottle, a rocket ship, a miniature TV, and a Bengal tiger worth a cool $6,000. Last week, Ava had shared a photo of her and Swift to Instagram, which showed the songstress with an arm around the heiress and clutching a beautifully wrapped present with her other hand. The present was wrapped in shimmery violet wrapping paper and a purple, glittery bow, topped off with a label addressed to Taylor from the Hunt family. "Enchanted to meet you, Taylor Swift," referencing the lyrics from a fan-favorite track from Swift's third album, Speak Now. Ava also shared a photo of herself with her sister Gracie Hunt and mom, Tavia Hunt, looking glamorous as they posed on the field. Tavia posted 3 purple heart emojis in the comments section, matching not only the wrapping paper, but also the color associated with Swift's Speak Now era. The Instagram post, which has been liked over 11,000 times, also included a snap of the Hunt sisters with YouTuber-turned-boxer Logan Paul, country music group Old Dominion and former Chiefs running back Jamal Charles. Swift, meanwhile, had hot-footed it from New Jersey to Kansas City on Sunday morning in time to watch Kelce's Chiefs play against the Bills, her 6th game of the season. Shortly after the game had concluded with a 20-17 win for the Buffalo Bills. Kelce and Swift were spotted holding hands as they left the stadium, before jumping in a golf cart to be whisked away to a waiting vehicle. In a picture of the loved-up pair, Swift can be seen trying to console a disappointed-looking Kelce, who had showered and put on his pre-game fit to head home. Swift, meanwhile, had ditched her red and black Chiefs jumper and was dressed in an all-black outfit, perhaps matching the mood of her man after a tough day. Swift was last seen wearing the Mio Mio skirt when she dined with boyfriend Kelce, 34, and dad Scott Swift in a private room at the restaurant Elena in the Four Seasons Hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina, a day before she performed in the city for her Eras tour. At the time, she paired the piece with a black top. The micro-mini skirt Swift loves so much is a staple for the Italian fashion house, as it was featured heavily in the label's Spring/Summer 2022 collection. A skirt similar to the one Swift wore for her girls' night out and her date with Kelce retails for close to $2,000 on. Last month, Kelce flew in to support girlfriend Swift in Buenos Aires ahead of her weekend shows in the city. Following their dinner date, the Kansas City Chiefs star watched the singer perform in concert with her dad the next day. A source told People at the time that the pair looked so cute on their low-key date night as they left holding hands. The source also said that the crowd in the restaurant briefly cheered as they walked out. Taylor Swift is on top of the world and more in control than ever as she closes out her biggest year yet, which is why she's on the cover of People's 2023 Most Intriguing People of the Year issue. Her record-shattering Eras tour, a 3.5-hour spectacle that draws from her 10 albums and spawned a history-making concert film, helped boost Swift to billionaire status. Forbes reported in October. Re-recordings of her early albums, which she began to release after her original label head sold them to music manager Scooter Braun, have even made vinyl records popular with Gen Z. 1989, Taylor's version broke the record for the largest vinyl sales week ever in October with at least 580,000 copies sold. And the 12-time Grammy winner remains a force in pop culture, defining friendship goals with her tight-knit group of girlfriends and causing Taylor mania in the NFL amid her new romance with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. After 17 years living in the spotlight, she knows when, where, how to promote her work, but she also knows when, where, how to be normal and be a human just living her life, Tim McGraw says of Swift, 33. I think she has brilliantly navigated that line. Raised on a Christmas tree farm near Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, by her parents Scott, then a stockbroker, and Andrea, a former marketing executive, Swift relocated with her family at 14 to the Nashville area to chase her music dreams. She never really stops writing songs, says the national frontman Aaron Dessner, 47, who first began working with the star on her 2020 pandemic projects Folklore and Evermore. I've spent a lot of time with her, and I've never seen anyone wait on her. When I have stayed at her house, Taylor herself was cooking everyone breakfast and dinner. She's legitimately just a very down-to-earth and hard-working person. For nearly 2 decades, Swift has reinvented herself at a Madonna-like pace, bending genres and redefining the music business with her marketing savvy. We do exist in this society where women in entertainment are discarded in an elephant graveyard by the time they're 35. The female artists that I know of have reinvented themselves 20 times more than the male artists. They have to. Or else you're out of a job, she said in her 2020 documentary Miss Americana. This is probably one of my last opportunities as an artist to grasp onto that kind of success. So as I'm reaching 30, I'm like, I want to work really hard while society is still tolerating me being successful. In the last 3 years, Swift has taken a hammer to that glass ceiling, shattering expectations, and blazing a path for the next generation of female artists. Since I was a little girl, I've really looked up to how fearless and how smart she is. As a performer, I look up to how she's able to connect with every single person in the crowd, like she's singing to them personally, says her Eras tour opener Sabrina Carpenter. 24, she sets such a beautiful tone, and it's why the shows are as magical as they are. And offstage she is still a superstar, but she's a superstar who's really good at baking. While she's accomplished more in a year than anyone in the game, Swift may be even busier in 2024. Touring through next December, she has 2 more albums to re-release and has frequently been spotted at an NYC recording studio with longtime collaborator Jack Antonoff. She's up for 6 more Grammys in February, and her feature film directorial debut based on an original script she's written is still in the works. Taylor has so many stories to tell, says Dessner. I think she'll keep inventing new ways and methods of writing and keep expanding this enchanted universe of her own making that we all get to enjoy. Swift's longtime friend, Paramore rocker Hayley Williams, 34, agrees. I'm almost afraid to say it, Williams ponders, but I kind of think she's just getting started. Taylor Swift is finishing the year on a high. The pop superstar, 33, has been named Spotify's top-streamed artist of 2023, after achieving 26.1 billion global streams since January 1st. And she is also on track to earn over $100 million in royalties on the platform this year, people can confirm. While Swift hit the top spot on the streaming service, Bad Bunny, The Weeknd, Drake and Mexican star Peso Pluma followed behind her respectively. The announcement of the year's top artists was made this week as part of Spotify's annual Spotify Wrapped, revealing the musical trends of 2023. With 1 more month of the year to go, Swift's Spotify streams are expected to increase, along with her royalties total on the platform, to an estimated 27.2 billion streams, according to Billboard. Swift's earnings across all music streaming platforms, including Apple Music, Amazon Music, and YouTube will cause the number to rise even more, with publishing revenue increasing the total to nearly $200 million, Billboard reported. After she was announced as the world's top Spotify artist, Swift shared her thanks in a heartfelt social media post. Okay, this is unreal. I just wanted to say to anyone who listened to my music this year, anywhere in the world, thank you. Getting named Spotify's Global Top Artist in 2023 is truly the best birthday/holiday gift you could have given me, she wrote in the November 29th post, adding, "We've seriously had the most fun this year out there on tour and now this. Are you serious? So I was trying to think of a way to thank you, and a lot of you have been asking me to put You're Losing Me, from the vault, on streaming, so here you go. You can finally listen everywhere now." Following her 2018 deal with Universal Music Group, Swift secured ownership of her master recordings going forward. The Karma singer stated at the time her exciting new chapter with her new label family after exiting Big Machine Records in a Tumblr post. According to a report from Variety, and also discussed a financial aspect of the deal that was important to her in relation to Spotify. "There was one condition that meant more to me than any other deal point. As part of my new contract with Universal Music Group, I asked that any sale of their Spotify shares result in a distribution of money to their artists, non-recoupable. They have generously agreed to this, at what they believe will be much better terms and paid out previously by other major labels," she wrote, in part, in the Tumblr post, per Variety. Swift's latest achievement comes off the back of a groundbreaking year for the artist. The anti-hero singer began her era's world tour in March after releasing the deluxe version of her 2022 album Midnights in May. And in October, released the concert film of the tour in theaters. "The Eras tour has been the most meaningful, electric experience of my life so far, and I'm overjoyed to tell you that it'll be coming to the big screen soon," Swift wrote in a post on social media ahead of the film's release in August. Swift also released the two re-recorded albums Speak Now, Taylor's version, and 1989, Taylor's version, this year, and began the Latin American leg of her Eras tour in November. The singer is rounding out the year by giving fans a chance to re-watch her concert film at home, which she announced ahead of her birthday, which falls on December 13th. "I have a birthday coming up and I was thinking a fun way to celebrate the year we've had together would be to make the Eras tour concert film available for you to watch at home," Swift said in a post this week. "Very happy to be able to tell you that the extended version of the film including Wildest Dreams, The Archer and Long Live will be available to rent on demand in the US. Canada, additional countries to be announced soon starting on. The moment music lovers have been anticipating all year is finally here." Spotify released its annual Spotify Wrapped, giving listeners insight to their musical tastes and trends in 2023. In addition to personalized trends, Spotify gathered data on the top artists, songs, albums, and podcasts of the year. This year, Taylor Swift came out on top as the most streamed artist globally with more than 26.1 billion global streams. She is also the most streamed artist in the United States. Followed by Swift is Bad Bunny, who has reigned at number 1 for the past 2 years. The Puerto Rican star is followed by The Weeknd, Drake and Mexican star Peso Pluma. In light of her achievement, Spotify celebrated the Karma singer by scattering clues around the globe in the form of puzzles and a celebratory video fans can watch after solving the puzzles. Spotify also created platform Easter eggs, where fans who listen to her music will experience the progress bar changing to match the song's era color and the progress button will turn into a sparkle. Top Swifties on Spotify will also receive a special share card and thank you message from her. Swift, 33, who embarked on her Eras world tour in March, released a deluxe version of her 2022 album Midnights in May. She also released 2 re-recordings, Speak Now, Taylor's version, and 1989, Taylor's version. The most streamed global song this year was Miley Cyrus' Flowers, which garnered more than 1.6 billion global streams. Trailing behind Cyrus are SZA with Kill Bill and Harry Styles with As It Was. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's relationship is capturing the hearts of many, and it's understandable why. In 2023, Swift had a remarkable year with her Eras tour, a high-profile premiere. NFL appearances, a blossoming love story with Kansas City Chiefs Travis Kelce, a Grammy nomination, being named Time Magazine's Person of the Year, and her recent birthday bash. Fans are expressing their affection for the couple through art, showcasing the love and admiration they have for these two. Pennsylvania lawmakers marked Taylor Swift's 34th birthday by approving a resolution declaring the year 2023 as the Taylor Swift era in her home state. The resolution passed by a vote of 103 to 100 and was introduced by several representatives. It acknowledges Swift's achievement, including being named Time's Person of the Year, and describes her as more than just a pop star, recognizing her as a role model for courage, self-acceptance, and determination. Despite leaving Pennsylvania as a teenager to pursue her music career in Nashville, Swift has included references to her home state in various songs like Christmas Tree Farm and Gold Rush. As Pennsylvania ensured to honor its homebred star, Kansas City also made sure to express their love for Taylor Swift. A local artist is creating a special Chiefs-themed artwork in the West Bottoms. This display was crafted using plants and soil, featuring flowers arranged to create a large tribute to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love story. Located near Kansas City Stockyard Exchange, the artwork spans 1.5 acres and forms a massive heart using Chiefs-colored mums, representing the initials TSTK. Located near Kansas City Stockyard Exchange, the artwork spans 1.5 acres and forms a massive heart using Chiefs-colored mums, representing the initials TSTK. The design also incorporates a Chiefs arrowhead symbolizing Cupid's arrow. It seems the world is falling in love with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's love story. Awkwardness might be in the air for Taylor Swift and boyfriend Travis Kelce, following reports of a rift between the pop star and Brittany Mahomes, wife of Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs teammate Patrick Mahomes. Since dating Kelce, Swift has appeared to strike up a tight friendship with former women's soccer player Brittany, who tied the knot to quarterback Patrick last year, but now there are rumors that bad blood is brewing. It's been claimed Brittany released information about her hangouts with Taylor, which left the singer far from impressed. During an installment of 98.5 The Sports Hub's Zolak Bertrand radio show, a caller named Jake dialed in and said he had the inside scoop that Swift would be attending the Chiefs game against the New England Patriots at the Gillette Stadium in Massachusetts on Sunday. Let's break some news. She's coming Sunday. Done deal, Jake claimed, before adding that he'd heard all was not well in the Swift/Mahomes camp. One of the sources I have is saying she doesn't want to be with Brittany Mahomes. I don't know why. Celebrity gossip platform Dumois shared the clip on their Instagram story with the caption, "Local Boston sports talk radio also confirmed your Brittany Mahomes and T Swift distancing." They also included a screen grab of a message from one follower who, in response to the question, "What are you guys talking about this week?" posed on December 12, replied, "Rumor is Brittany Mahomes went to tabloids after hangouts with Tay. Tay is cooling it now." At the time, Dumois said, "We have not heard that." If true, it could make things rather tricky for close friends and colleagues Travis and Patrick. There didn't seem to be a hint of drama, mind, when Swift enjoyed a pre-birthday celebration with her beau, who couldn't make her actual party. To mark turning 34, due to footballing commitments, alongside Brittany, 28, and her hubby, where they partied until the early hours at a bar in Kansas City. Brittany seemed to have scored a position in Swift's squad of friends, which includes Selena Gomez, Blake Lively, and Gigi Hadid, after they were pictured grabbing dinner together in September. They've also been snapped hanging out at games and are even said to have a secret handshake. Taylor Swift is all smiles cheering on the Kansas City Chiefs alongside WWE star Baron Corbin, but boyfriend Travis Kelce can't prevent his side falling to the Buffalo Bills. Taylor Swift was acquainted with another member of the Kansas City Chiefs family as she was pictured alongside fan and WWE star Baron Corbin on Sunday. The pop megastar has made Arrowhead Stadium a home away from home since her romance with Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce became public in September. Swift was once again in attendance as Patrick Mahomes and co. took on the Buffalo Bills, where she got some FaceTime with well-known Chiefs fan Corbin. The 39-year-old took the opportunity to grab a selfie with the singer and posted the image on social media ahead of the clash. "Come back, crew, let's go," Corbin wrote on X, formerly Twitter, as the Chiefs looked to respond from their 27-19 loss to the Green Bay Packers last weekend. Unfortunately for the Chiefs faithful, the side succumbed to their second defeat in as many weeks as Josh Allen and his squad inflicted a fifth loss of the season that puts them just one win ahead of the Denver Broncos in the AFC West. The results also marked the second defeat in 2 days row for Corbin following his loss to NXT champion Ilya Dragunov at NXT Deadline on December 9. Sunday was a big day for WWE stars and legends at NFL games, with Bill Goldberg and Johnny Gargano also making noise. The WWE Hall of Famer speared a fan who was wearing a Tom Brady jersey at Atlanta Falcons' clash with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Gargano, meanwhile, smashed a guitar at Cleveland Browns game with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The enchanted pop star, 33, was once again in the suites at Arrowhead Stadium to support the Kansas City tight end, 34, as he took the field, wearing a vintage, red Chiefs sweatshirt. Swift was photographed cheering excitedly for her boyfriend. Swift may never have thought in her wildest dreams that she would be a football fan, but she's grown to love the sport since going public with the NFL athlete in September. "Football is awesome, it turns out," the Grammy winner said in a recent interview as Time's 2023 Person of the Year, adding, "I've been missing out my whole life." She also told the publication that when she attended her first Chiefs game on September 24, she and Kelsey were already hanging out. The artist shared that she was grateful for the time they got to spend together before their romance made headlines because we got to get to know each other. And now that the famous couple has gone public, it seems fans may be seeing a lot more of Swift at Arrowhead Stadium. "When you say a relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other. Other people are there and we don't care," the love story singer said, adding, "The opposite of that is you have to go to an extreme amount of effort to make sure no one knows that you're seeing someone." A source recently echoed those sentiments, telling people that the couple was the real deal. They're still a little shocked by all of it, that he's dating the Taylor Swift, but they've seen how down-to-earth she is with his friends and family, the insider close to the Kansas City Chiefs star said exclusively. The insider added that both of them finding success in their own careers plays a factor in their relationship growing. "They're both really hard workers, and he acknowledges her art is hers, and he has what's his," the source told People. "He understands the territory their relationship comes with and, like he said, isn't letting any of the hoopla impact how they're growing together." The source concluded, "Their relationship is about the two of them, and he sees Taylor for who she is and vice versa." A photo shared online shows pop superstar Taylor Swift kissing Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce after his team's loss to the Buffalo Bills Sunday, December 10, night. The photo, which was shared by Kelce's friend and barber, Patrick Reagan, was the last in a carousel of pictures in an Instagram post and showed Swift kissing Kelce on the left cheek. Reagan also noted that Swift took the initial photo, which shows the barber giving the tight end a "game day freshly" in the post. Swift attended Kelce's game for the 6th time since they initially appeared to go public with their relationship in September. The Chiefs were defeated by the Bills, 20-17, after a go-ahead touchdown in which Kelce lateraled the ball to wide receiver Kadarius Toney was called back because Toney lined up offsides prior to the play. Kelce is reported to be planning the best birthday possible for Swift, who turns 34 on Wednesday, December 13. A source with knowledge of the situation told Us Weekly. "Travis wants to throw the best party possible. Money is not an object and he wants her close friends there," a source said. Swift broke her silence on her relationship with Kelce while being featured as Time magazine's Person of the Year last Wednesday, December 6. The singer praised Kelce for adorably putting her on blast when he revealed on his New Heights podcast in July that he attempted and failed to give her a bracelet with his phone number while attending her Eras Tour concert in Kansas City. Swift added that the two had spent significant time together before she initially attended a Chiefs game at Arrowhead Stadium in September, at which point they were already a couple. "This all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell," Swift said. "We started hanging out right after that. So we actually had a significant amount of time that no one knew, which I'm grateful for, because we got to get to know each other. By the time I went to that first game, we were a couple. I think some people think that they saw our first date at that game. We would never be psychotic enough to hard launch a first date. When you say a relationship is public, that means I'm going to see him do what he loves. We're showing up for each other. Other people are there and we don't care, Swift added. The opposite of that is you have to go to an extreme amount of effort to make sure no one knows that you're seeing someone. And we're just proud of each other. Taylor Swift has been a constant presence in the NFL, thanks to her relationship with All-Pro tight end Travis Kelce. Their romance has captivated the league and others across the world. The Time magazine Person of the Year and her Eras tour have also interested fans. Someone close to Kelce seems to be a fan of Swift's movie based on the tour. That would be his sister-in-law, Kylie Kelce, the wife of Travis' older brother and star center Jason Kelce. Kylie recently liked a post on Instagram that promoted Eras Tour, the singer's movie that is to be released on Prime Video. The wife of the Philadelphia Eagles star also took to TikTok, posting a video of her daughter Wyatt, with Swift's song, Never Grow Up, playing in the background. Could it be that the pop superstar has a new fan in Kylie? She could join Brittany Mahomes as a new BFF. The extended version of Swift's movie is set to come out on a special day, December 13th, when she turns 34. There have been rumors that Travis Kelce has special plans for the 12-time Grammy winner that day, including dinner and a party. Swift is spending time with Kelce at his $6 million home in Leawood, Kansas, almost 30 minutes from Kansas City. She performed her last concert on the Eras tour last month, and it restarts in February 2024. Kelce and her usage of Taylor Swift's song in the TikTok video was no accident. It was used to address a New York Post piece that seemingly misquoted Kylie's comments on Swift in an interview with Spectrum News in November. In the interview, Kelce said that she is more behind the scenes when it comes to appearances. Kylie and Jason Kelce have been married since April 2018 and have 3 daughters together. There's a chance that Travis could give his nieces an aunt, as he might pop the question to Taylor Swift on her birthday. Taylor Swift is a woman of many talents, passions, and hobbies. She sings, dances, writes, as you may have seen. She directed a short film. She acted in Cats, a long film. She is a known lover of cats, the animal. She takes the whole multi-hyphenate thing to a level where one wonders whether there's a limit to the number of hyphens available in the world, and if we should be concerned about the punctuation supply chain holding up to demand. Keep wondering, because we're gonna need another hyphen to laud Swift's skills as chronicler of Travis Kelce's haircut. Yes, Swift proved that she can Instagram girlfriend with the best of them, if a carousel shared by celebrity barber Patrick Reagan Monday is anything to go by. Thanks Taylor Swift for the pics of the game day freshie for Kilotrav, he wrote in the caption alongside photos of himself pampering Kelce with such attention to detail that Reagan is literally wearing a headlamp. Someone must tackle the man's hair, and as football fans know, tackling is not among the duties of a tight end like Kelce. And, as fans noted, the filter on the first pic looks awfully familiar. That soft lighting? It's a Swift signature. Reagan also shared photos of himself enjoying Sunday's game up in the box with Taylor, some shots of Kelce displaying his freshly groomed mug, a video of Kelce driving into the game and waving at fans shot from a passenger seat perspective, Taylor, is that you? And, oh, to casually close it out, a blurry but absolutely internet-shattering photo of Swift kissing a smiling Kelce on the cheek in front of glowy Christmas lights. Klimt could never. It belongs in a museum. The Kiss, 2023. Alert the National Gallery. Inform the historians. Summon the curators. Swift and Kelce have been linked since at least September, though in a recent interview Swift revealed that they've been in touch since July, when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell.